Opening. Start with a relatable question. Have your teeth slowly become yellow over the years, even though you brush every day? Mention common struggles: coffee stains, tea drinking, smoking history, aging teeth, emotional cue. Many older adults feel embarrassed smiling in photos or talking closely with others. Gentle reassurance. The good news is, you may not need expensive whitening treatments to see improvement. Build curiosity. Tease the solution. A simple home method using two common kitchen ingredients. Mention: affordable. Ease: gentle when used correctly. Authority tone. Dentists often discuss baking soda and oil pulling because both can help reduce surface stains naturally. Transition to problem. But before trying any whitening method, it's important to understand why teeth become yellow in the first place. Let's begin by understanding an important distinction that many people overlook. Not all tiredness is the same. Every one of us feels tired from time to time. Maybe you had a busy day, didn't sleep well the night before, or spent several hours taking care of family responsibilities. Feeling tired under those circumstances is completely normal. But excessive daytime sleepiness is something different. It's not simply feeling a little low on energy. It's feeling an overwhelming urge to sleep during the day, even after what seems like a full night's rest. You may find yourself falling asleep unintentionally while watching television. Perhaps you start reading a newspaper or a favorite book, only to realize you've nodded off after a few pages. Some people even struggle to stay awake during conversations, church services, meetings, or long car rides as a passenger. Others find that they simply cannot get through the day without one or more naps. If any of these situations sound familiar, you're far from alone. In fact, many older adults experience these symptoms. The challenge is that because they're so common, they are often dismissed as a normal part of aging. But sometimes the body is trying to tell us something more. To understand why, let's take a quick look at how the brain helps keep us awake. Think of your brain as the control center for your entire body. Inside the brain are specialized regions and networks that regulate when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. These systems work around the clock, constantly sending signals that help maintain alertness, focus, and energy throughout the day. Certain groups of brain cells act almost like the brain's internal alarm system. They communicate with one another using chemical messengers that help you stay attentive, think clearly, and respond to the world around you. When these communication systems are working properly, you can generally stay awake and alert during the day and sleep at night. It's a remarkable process that most of us never think about. But like many systems in the body, these brain networks can become less efficient over time. Now, it's important to understand that normal aging and unhealthy brain degeneration are not the same thing. As we age, everyone experiences certain natural changes. It may take a little longer to remember a name, learn a new skill, or recover from a busy day. Those changes are often considered part of healthy aging. Brain degeneration, however, involves damage or loss of brain cells beyond what would normally be expected. When this happens in areas responsible for attention, alertness, and wakefulness, one of the earliest symptoms may be increased daytime sleepiness. This is one reason scientists have become increasingly interested in studying excessive daytime sleepiness in older adults. What's especially important is that these changes can occur quietly, long before significant memory problems appear, long before a person receives any diagnosis, long before family members notice anything unusual. An individual may simply find themselves feeling sleepier than they used to. They may start taking longer naps. They may feel less mentally sharp. And because these changes often happen gradually, they can easily go unnoticed for years. This brings us to something researchers have been discovering over the last several years. A growing number of studies have found links between excessive daytime sleepiness and an increased risk of cognitive decline, memory difficulties, and certain neurodegenerative conditions later in life. Researchers believe that changes affecting the brain's wakefulness systems may sometimes occur alongside changes that affect memory, attention, and thinking abilities. Now, this is where we need to be very careful. Feeling sleepy during the day does not automatically mean that someone has dementia. It does not automatically mean they are developing a serious neurological disease. And it certainly does not mean that every afternoon nap is dangerous. That would be an oversimplification. Instead, daytime sleepiness should be viewed as a potential warning signal, one piece of information that may deserve attention, especially when it becomes persistent or begins worsening over time. The goal is not panic. The goal is awareness. Unfortunately, many older adults never investigate these symptoms because they assume they're simply part of getting older. You may have heard people say things like, "Of course I'm tired. I'm 75. Everyone my age takes naps. That's just what happens when you get older." Family members often make similar assumptions. Consider a grandmother who feels exhausted every afternoon but believes fatigue is simply unavoidable at her age. Or a retired man who notices he's sleeping more and more during the day but never mentions it to his doctor because he assumes nothing can be done. An energetic now wants to sleep far more than usual. A spouse notices the change before the individual does. Emotional cue. Self-reflection. Viewers connect the information to their own experiences. Section summary and transition. Key message. These sleep changes do not automatically mean a heart attack is coming. Many of them have other possible causes. However, when several of these signs appear together or persist over time, they may be worth discussing with a healthcare professional. Transition to next section. So why can heart problems affect sleep in the first place? To answer that, we need to understand the surprisingly close relationship between your heart and what happens while you sleep. This section is designed to fill approximately 5-6 minutes when expanded into a conversational doctor-style AI TTS narration. Introduce the ingredients. Baking soda, mil abrasive, helps remove surface stains. Neutralizes acids in the mouth. Coconut oil, commonly used for oil pulling, helps reduce bacteria. Leaves mouth feeling cleaner and fresher. Safety reminder. Important authority cue. Natural does not always mean harmless. Stress moderation. Mention. Not for daily aggressive scrubbing. People with dental issues should consult a dentist. Step-by-step method. Step 1. Prepare the mixture. Small amount of baking soda. Mix with coconut oil into a soft paste. Mention texture and quantity. Simply. Step 2. Gentle brushing. Use soft toothbrush. Brush gently for short duration. Avoid hard scrubbing. Step 3. Rinse thoroughly. Use lukewarm water. Check for sensitivity afterward. Coconut oil pulling. Optional extra method. How to do it. Swish oil slowly in mouth. Duration explanation. Spit into trash instead of sink. Benefits. Fresher breath. Cleaner mouth feeling. Possible reduction in plaque. Realistic expectations. Important trust-building moment. This is not instant Hollywood whitening. Explain. Gradual improvement over weeks. Surface stain reduction only. Émotionnel encouragement. Even a small improvement can restore confidence. Tip 1. Avoid staining drinks after whitening. Tea, coffee, cola, red sauces. Helpful suggestion. Drink water afterward. Use a straw when possible. Tip 2. Maintain good oral hygiene. Brush twice daily. Floss regularly. Clean tongue. Tip 3. Eat crunchy fruits and vegetables. Apples, carrots, celery. Explain natural cleaning effect. Tip 4. Stay consistent, not aggressive. Gentle repetition works better than harsh whitening. Warning cue. Overusing baking soda may wear enamel over time. Tip 5. Know when to see a dentist. Mention symptoms. Pain, bleeding gums, loose teeth, sudden discoloration. Authority tone. Some yellowing is cosmetic, but some dental problems require professional care. They worry. They are overreacting. But from a medical perspective, it's always better to discuss a concern than to ignore it. The key takeaway is simple. Pay attention to changes. Keep track of what you're experiencing. Support your nutrition. Seek medical advice when symptoms persist. And communicate openly with the professionals who are there to help. These simple steps can provide clarity, reassurance, and, when necessary, early detection of problems that deserve attention. This section should run approximately 3.54 minutes at a comfortable AI TTS narration pace and naturally sets up the final conclusion plus CTA segment. A. Recap the main message. Goal. Remind viewers that long-term success comes from simple daily habits, not extreme effort. Talking points. Quickly summarize the core habits discussed. Daily walking. Better eating habits. Drinking more water. Better sleep. Managing stress. Staying consistent. Key message. Small, healthy routines repeated every day can slowly transform your body. You do not need intense workouts or impossible diets. Tone, calm, reassuring, hopeful. B. Emotional closing and inspiration. Goal. Leave viewers feeling emotionally uplifted and capable of change. Suggested emotional lines. Your body is still capable of change. It's never too late to feel healthier and stronger. No matter your age, your health journey can begin today. Emotional cue. Hope plus encouragement plus emotional comfort. Tone. Like a caring doctor or supportive friend. C. Create a hopeful future vision. Goal. Help viewers emotionally imagine a healthier future. Visual and emotional talking points. Encourage viewers to picture walking more comfortably, feeling lighter every morning, having more energy during the day, fitting into clothes more confidently, enjoying family activities again, feeling stronger and more independent. Emotional cue. Optimism plus motivation. Suggested lines. Imagine waking up with more energy. Imagine moving more easily without feeling heavy or tired. Imagine feeling comfortable and confident in your own body again. D. Gentle motivation. Before CTA. Goal. Avoid ending too abruptly while reinforcing consistency. Suggested emotional lines. Remember, real change happens slowly. Every healthy choice matters. Even one small habit started today can create a better future. Tone. Warm, calm, deeply encouraging. E-soft CTA. Call to action. Goal. Encourage engagement naturally without sounding aggressive. CTA Option 1. Subscribe. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more simple and healthy lifestyle tips. CTA Option 2. Comment engagement. Comment below. What healthy habit will you start today? CTA Option 3. Share. Share this video with someone who wants to lose belly fat naturally and improve their health. Tone. Friendly and conversational. F. Final warm closing. Goal. End the video with emotional warmth and trust. Suggested final lines. Take care of your body, because it takes care of you every single day. You deserve to feel healthy, confident, and comfortable again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Final, emotional feeling. Comfort, hope, trust, calm motivation. Ending style notes for full script. AITTS narration style. Slow and conversational. Warm pauses after emotional lines. Gentle emphasis on words like health, consistency, small changes, hope, daily habits, emotional delivery. Avoid sounding like a fitness coach shouting commands. Sound like a caring health expert guiding a friend. Viewer takeaway. The audience should finish the video feeling understood, motivated, calm, hopeful, ready to begin small, healthy changes.